Alright everyone, so for this week's phonics work, you're going to have to work with inflectional endings. Pretty much you're going to go from the letter Y, from Y to the letter I. So this first page is actually pretty simple. You're just going to look at the word bank and you're going to fill in the missing letters. So I can already tell that this word is going to be empty. But if you look in the word bank, you don't see the word empty, you see emptier. What they did was they replaced Y with the letter I and added ER at the end. Okay, so we're going to write I-E-R on the line. Go to the next word. We see prit. So I'm pretty sure that this word was originally pretty. Okay, now remember the whole point is to go from Y to I. So chances are they crossed out the Y and added an I. Let's see where we can find it in our word bank. We're going to go through our word bank and see where we find it. So I see here that they took out the Y, added an I, and ly at the end. So it's prettily. So you would add I, L, Y. Cross out the word. Let's do one more together. Famil. I think we all know that this word is family. Same rule that we're going to be doing all week. We don't keep the Y, we replace it with an I. So now we just have to look in the word bank to see how they finished the word. And if you see here, families, they added an ES at the end. So on the line, we're going to write I-E-S. Okay, all you have to do for the first 20 questions is look at the word bank and just write the rest of the letters of the words on the line. Alright, let's try to move on. The bottom part is only asking you to put the words in ABC order. So for example, I know that my first word, if I'm looking, my first word would be easiest because the letter E comes before M, F. Yeah, the other words are just M and F. So I know that my first word will be easiest. Put the rest in ABC order. Remember, if the first letter is the same, you look at the second letter. Okay, and you will see which letter comes first in the alphabet. Alright, I want to move on to the next page. So let's close this one out. And this is a page that you're going to have to do on Tuesday. So another page that's really easy. You're going to write the words that drop the Y and add an IES at the end. Okay, so if you look at the list, you just need to look for IES. So, marries. The original word is marry because they dropped the Y and they turned it into marries. Okay, let's do one more. Then you see carries. Remember, they dropped the Y and added an IES. So the original word was carry with a Y and they turned it into carries. Alright, we'll do one more together and I think you can figure out how to do the rest. This part says to write the spelling words that drop the Y and add ILY. So you're going to look at your list for ILY. I see one here. I know that the original word is cozy. And then they dropped the Y and they added ILY. So it ended up being cozily. Okay? The same thing for the rest of the page. Same thing. You're just doing the same thing but with the different endings. Okay? The last page that I'm going to go over for this week is page 100. And on this page, This page has to do more with vocabulary than inflectional endings. So don't get confused here. You're looking for the words that mean almost the same thing. So if you look here, it says write the spelling words that belongs with the other words in the group. Look at number 1. Meets, oh, sorry. Okay, so meets, dates, and now we have to find a word that means almost the same or is similar to that. So when you meet someone, think of your parents. They met, they dated, and then, well, most of them got married. So marries is the one that matches. That's what we would write here. These words relate to each other. Okay, let's go to the next one. Answered, said. All right, we have to look at our list. What word means almost the same as answered or said? We're going to look here. So I'm going through my list and I see the word replied. So if I answered a text message or I said something through text, I probably replied. So they match, and that's what I would write here. That's all you're doing for these questions. You're writing the word that matches. You're writing the word that means almost the same thing. You're going to use the word bank to help you with that. On the bottom of that page, you're going to write the spelling word that matches each definition. So we'll do like 2 of them here. Likelier to make laugh. If you look at your word bank, which one of these would make it likely to laugh? Well, I see the word funnier, so that seems to match better than all the other words. So on number 7, I would write funnier because that definition matches the best out of all the words in the bank. And you would do the same for the rest. Just write the word that matches the definition. So the page 100 that you're going to get on Thursday, this is mostly vocab. Alright guys, that's it for today. Just let me know if you have any questions after this. I will go over this more on Wednesday's Zoom meeting, so make sure you attend if you have any questions after this.